What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna be reacting to behind the scenes movie magic. Just all the crazy moving parts that go along with making a movie or a big commercial, any kind of big production. So I came across a few different Instagram pages that have all kinds of behind the scenes movie magic. I'll link the Instagrams down below, so if you wanna check them out yourself. They're really cool. You can get lost just looking at all the crazy behind the scenes stuff. Probably for like a good hour today, I've just looked at a bunch of different ones and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a filmmaker's react to it. So without further ado, buckle up and let's get into this. Okay, first up we got this scene from Chris Hemsworth's new movie. The dude's literally strapped to the front of the car, holding the camera. God, did you see how smooth that was? He just literally handed the camera over. That kind of stuff just blows my mind, how smooth everything looks. Okay, next up we have Aquaman. Let's check this out. Thought that was CG. He's literally running through the walls. Some of this stuff wow, he actually jumped down that. God, those camera transitions, how did they just get it out the window? It's like on like I'm guessing like a little gondola slide looking thing. I don't know, this is crazy. I don't even know how they're actually filming this. This must be just on like a rope, a cable or something. Some of the stuff just goes like way too fast for me to really process it all, but the amount of work that goes into all this is just insane. Okay, next up we have, I think it's a Jason Bourne movie. Let's look at it. How did they film it? How did you film that? Oh, they have a guy running after him. Oh. Oh, jeez. That looked like it hurt. I was expecting him just to let go of the camera and be attached to some cable or something. But that makes sense. I mean, kind of scary jumping with a $200,000 camera. What happens if you drop it? Maybe they had a cable on it. Next up we have The Fate of the Furious, which is like, what, Fast and Furious 7, 8, 10, 12? I don't keep up to date with them. Here we go. Oh, did they just really drive that car into a big hole in the ice? Gosh, oh jeez. You wouldn't think those are real explosions, but they are. That's like, I guess movies nowadays, they can do some crazy stuff. I've noticed movies have moved away from CG, not entirely, but a lot of them are trying to do practical effects, from what I've noticed. And I think it's awesome. I think it's crazy, although I wouldn't be too stoked to drive a Lamborghini into a big hole in the ice, but you know, they can afford it, and they got productions that are millions and millions of dollars, so good on them. Next up we have The Dark Knight, which also happens to be one of my favorite movies. Let's get into it. It's the Joker scene. He's walking away from the hospital. So they're actually blowing up the hospital. I'm guessing this is just a hospital they built on set or something. This has to be my favorite scene of the movie. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, geez, they actually blew up the, oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, I just assumed that was all CG. I figured that maybe the first couple explosions were, you know, actually real, and then when the whole building blew up, I totally assumed that was just CG. Imagine being on set that day. All right, guys, we're gonna blow up a building today. Film crews have like the best job. I mean, come on. You get to blow up buildings, get to flip cars. Who wouldn't want to live that life? All right, next up we got Divergent. Here we go. How did they film it? Jumping into that hole. How did they film it? I'm assuming she jumped with some cables on or something. Jumping. Yeah, but that was a bit too slow. How would they make that look realistic? Ah, okay, all right. Oh, I feel like that would hurt. Oh my God. She just casually like, yeah, that was good. That was good. Just jumped 10 stories. Jesus. That looks fun. I need to do that. I need to do that. Whoever, if anybody's filming anything remotely like that, anything from jumping off something really high onto a massive pillow, invite me. Please, just send me a DM, comment. Please, I've got to try that. All right, next up we have 1917. I haven't actually seen that movie yet, but it looks like a cool movie. So it looks like a trench scene. Oh, wow. Gosh, imagine messing this scene up. Oh, I wonder if that was meant. Imagine having to retake this scene. All right, guys, just put all the bombs back in place. We gotta set up all the explosions again. Everybody get back in place. I would have loved to be just somebody running in this crowd. It'd be so fun just to be part of like a set like this. Wow. Gosh, you would actually feel like you were in the middle of a war, being one of these extras. I'm kind of speechless right now. All right, next up, I'm actually not sure what movie this is. It doesn't say, but let's watch it anyways. Is that a fireball? They're bringing a fireball on a cable. That's just... Gosh, the amount of stuff that happens on set. Like imagine, okay, today we're gonna blow up a building. Tomorrow we got a fireball coming in. And then the next day I need you guys to run as if you guys were in a war with explosions running around. All right, next up we have the Harry Potter spin-off, Fantastic Beasts. Let's get into it. Grab the suitcase. Oh, is he actually... What? How did that work? Was there a hole there already? Did I miss that? Maybe there was a hole in the ground already. I would have totally thought that was CGI when I saw the movie. That just goes to show a lot of things that you may think are CGI are actually practical effects or something actually happening. Lots of moving parts, and I mean, like, I'm gonna have to rewatch that again. There must have been a hole in the ground for him to climb into there. I mean, unless they just know real magic. In that case, then I guess it really is movie magic. All right, next up, I think we have a little commercial scene. Let's click on it. Hey, that was pretty clever. I love seeing the different types of behind the scenes with like food commercials. There's all kinds of crazy things that they do and all kinds of crazy devices that they use. Daniel Schiffer, I watch his videos because he does all kinds of those kind of behind the scenes food types of videos. So those are always fun to watch. But anyways, on to the next one. Oh. What? That was a cool transition. All right, next up we have a Honda commercial. Let's check this out. All right. Oh, the set's moving around them. Oh, and it's actually changing from day to nighttime. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. They have guys pushing the truck. Oh wow, the truck turned into... I love seeing stuff like this. Just all the moving parts. That was epic. That was epic. Those are probably my favorite kind. When you see the camera's focusing on like a certain group of people or a person, and then the whole environment is moving around them and all the camera movements are making it look like the whole scene is changing. Those ones are like by far my favorite. I need to find more of those. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. I could honestly keep going for hours and hours and hours because it's just cool to see how everything unfolds behind the scenes and seeing all the moving parts. All right, guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. And if you guys have any other kind of behind the scenes footage that you wanna send to me, just send it to my Instagram. I'll link my Instagram down below. All right, guys, until next time, peace.